Hey, I'll have you know, I was watching. I forgot to add added time on to the first half of the Villa Monaco game, so I completely forgot. So that is why I'm late, because the first half of the Villa game is only just finished. So, but I'm here now. That's all that matters, right? We are finally here now. So 7 minutes is better than nothing, Kimo. Eh? Exactly. Gimmo, though, welcome on a serious note. Undertaker, welcome as well. Plemslaw, nice to see you here. And we've got Calum here as well. Julianis all in for some sprints. Yes, here we go again. Sprint time. This is what we love. A little bit of the grind, the hope and the fingers crossed for the good results. That's what we want. Carlo is here as well. Welcome, Carlo. And Mark Prince in nice and early. Kimmy's number, but Duhan next season. I don't know what Duhan's going to take next season. But luckily for all the early joiners, you join me well. Because well is P1 on the sprint crate. So welcome along to the P1 fun is what we're about to have. So yeah, fingers crossed, there's going to be something good. Make sure, as always, for those that are in here, at least 19 people, every single one of you must have liked this video. Come on, show me the like. But welcome, James. Welcome, Bradley, as well, all on YouTube. Kimo with the old Kevin. Kevin! We don't want to start off the stream that badly, do we? Come on. Akash, welcome in as well. Sid, welcome. Nice to see so many familiar faces all together. And if you haven't mentioned or said anything in the chat, drop me a hello if you're watching as well. It doesn't matter who you are, can be anybody. Let us know who you are. So here we go. We're going to get this stream off to the perfect start. We're going to go and get one of the biggest epics that we can possibly get. And then it's time to move on. Accord. Turbojet. Because whatever. Oscar Piastri. Come on, kick us off well. We don't rest too much, Mark. It's back to haunt us. I think this was seen yesterday in the sprints. I mean, I only need 14 now for for max level 8 on the Fiore. So it's not too bad. But again, it's not something that's going to change us going forward. So let's load that one back up. And then what we'll do is we'll get straight in. Thomas, welcome. I have seen your message about Facebook, Thomas. I do need a proper page to be able to stream to it. So, yeah, that is the reason. But we'll see. Yeah, Villa are currently losing, which is not good, of course. We don't want Villa to lose. That is not what anybody signed up for in this world. So, yeah, hopefully I've got it on above me, so you'll see me keep looking up to the stars. It is half time though, so not just yet. But yeah, we need Villa to get back on it quite clearly. 3 races until we get a platinum. But what we have got is this legendary crate to open on your behalf. So I saved this one on purpose. Yeah, sprint rewards, I feel like they've been awful as well, James. And David, welcome. But I do feel sprints have got worse. I generally don't get as many good ones anymore. But a legendary crate, though, could have some Alonso in it. It could have some Valkyrie. Who knows? It could have some Esteban Ocon in it as well. You know, not great. Oh, what a legendary crate. Kevin! There he is. The man, the myth, the Kevin. What a shocking legendary crate from Series 12 that is. Shocker. But let's open these. So we've got room for our platinum. Running out of books. Not good. And then let's just quickly, before we do the last race, do this part. And then we'll be into the next race, sorry. Let's go and asset trade then, see what we get to do. Serge, Charles Leclerc and Piastri. Charles Leclerc in the bank then from asset trading. Nice 6. Oh, yeah, actually, you make a good point, James. I completely forgot about that. I absolutely hate Monaco circuit on F1 Clash, and now my football team is getting beat by Monaco. It couldn't be a worst 7 days if I tried. Kevin was popping into... Kevin just kind of pops up every now and then to go, "You remember me?" in a Danish accent. But it's time to get on with it. Let's go and get it. Have you been in Monaco? I wanted to go to this game, Julianis, but if I'm honest, I couldn't afford it. Not at the moment with the house. So sadly, we didn't. But luckily, we're losing at the moment, so I've saved some money. But I would like to still go. Definitely. That's how Avalanche speaks. And then the Monaco Grand Prix this season coming up is when the day I get married. So I can't even go at that point to watch it anyway. So here we go then. Real Player. Kicking off race number 1 of our, in theory, second sprint, but full sprint with us. It's lights out. Away we go. And let's go and get and unlock the assets. Come on. I feel we've got to get some good crates. We owe some. We need to stock up before GP rewards are terrible. I mean, that is a big slash of GP rewards we're not going to get anymore. But we're away. Real Player. Very bad start from the Real Player, though. P15, that is never good. They are using Max Verstappen, who should be good at this circuit. As now Norris comes through. And this should be a nice and straightforward 47. How has everybody's sprints gone, though, so far? Let me know. Anybody had any big rewards? I mean, James is feeling like it's pretty terrible. I feel like I've hardly had anything good as well. That's interesting, Julian. I have to take a look at that. But Norrison and Claire lead the way. Yeah, Thomas has found it tough. Yeah, it seems like... I wonder if there's been a little bit of a secret change in the background. Because usually, I actually quite find rewards are very good. I usually get the odd Series 8, Series 2, whatever. But most of them are usually Series 10 or above. Whereas at the moment, I feel like everything is around Series 8 or below. Which is not good. We need a little bit of luck. Is what we need. So, let's... I mean, we're holding off the rival nice and easy. Always helpful. Be helpful if Villa stage a comeback as well, but we'll have to wait and see for that one. MK's nearly maxed out. He pretends like he's not. He only needs a few parts. But Leclerc... This should be a good 47. Reactor a lot lately for Mark. Reactor is good. Reactor is a good pull. I just haven't seen as much good stuff as before. But the sprint rewards are now a lot better than GP. That is for sure. The GP rewards are very, very low now. It is kind of... What? I don't know what... I still don't understand Hutch's logic. Like, surely you got to speak to the players. And the players would have gone... That don't look very good, reward-wise. They're not going to like that. So, yeah. Q-Storm's working, but watching on mute. Well, welcome. I don't even know how I could say Q-Storm. That's kind of like a Q, right? Looks like something else, which is very dodgy, I must say. Yeah, that didn't go as planned. Yeah, Brent, absolutely, mate. Regular racing is better. I mean, you use less boosts on sprints, and you get better rewards. I could use the whole 10, 8 opening round races, 8 final round races. I could do one sprint and get more rewards than the whole weekend. And yeah, Akash, my free-to-play account struggles big time. I 100% feel your pain. But you've done very good as a free-to-play player, I know. Yeah, disconnect in a race. Yeah, that's painful. Yeah, what it was... Kimo, I kind of thought, how can I get Q Storm's attention to say hello to him if he's got it on mute? Like, And then I thought, oh yeah, we'll do the queue. And then did it and thought, that looks dodgy as hell. Anybody just joining would have gone, what sort of channel are we on here? I mean, we're on F1 Poke, never mind F1 Clash. But let's go. I don't even know what I need now. Myron, welcome back as well. Been here for the recent streams. Appreciate you rejoining. Welcome back in. For anyone just joining, we've had one sprint crate open so far. That's because we always join a stream with a crate ready to go. So that crate was Fury, which was not great. And there's only, not many to go. Only need like 14 to max that out now. I need 2 goals for Villa in the second half as well. So if you want to all hit the like button, every like button you give means that Villa are going to score in the second half. And if you don't give any likes, shame on you. 47 points. So if you are joining though, 4 races to go until our next sprint crate. So we've just done the first crate, first race. As long as we don't mess anything up, we should be banging for the second sprint crate in about 10-15 minutes time. Solanke, welcome along as well. Solanke, Tottenham are in dire need of you right now, mate. Or freeze, I bet 3-1. David, I mean, I watched the first half. We had plenty of chances from what I've seen. A lot of chances. So it could still be. I mean, Monaco got beat to the bottom of the table at the weekend, so it's only right that Villa then lose. Mark, don't worry, all good. So, Street Shark, let's do this. Let's do this. Come on. Another real... It is a real player. Malcolm, welcome along. Yeah, Julianis, that's not a bad idea taking commons, though. The quicker you can max out the common, the quicker you're going to have asset trading all the time. That is the bonus with that one. But yeah, I hope you're good, Amalgam. And now we need to try. Yeah, Myron, that's good though. I told you, my series videos are really good. And they're all done on a free-to-play account as well. So if anybody is struggling in a series at the moment, go onto my playlist on YouTube. The How to Win series. It goes through Series 2 all the way to 12. And honestly, it's all done on a free-to-play account. So yeah, absolutely. If you need help or you want to stop losing, yeah, go ahead and give that a watch. It is worth it. Trust me. Definitely worth it. And that's what you need in your life. Why make it difficult for yourself when I've done all the difficult work for you? I've gave you the setup. I've gave you the strategies. I've shown you the matchups. Yeah, it's perfect. Perfect. But we're glad. Myron's an example. We're glad that he's now winning games as well. I mean, we like to say a lot of our strategies are good. You know what I mean? I don't like to blow my own trumpet, but we obviously create them with good knowledge. Not yet, Sid. Awaiting debut. Maybe at the weekend, potentially. But he was on the bench last game, and he's not allowed to play tonight. So that will be, maybe at the weekend. So yeah, South Africa, a very good rugby team. Absolutely, Mark. I don't know much about rugby, but I know they're good. So, P1, P2. We are pretty comfortable at the moment. The rival is only in P10 and P14. Bradley, so tip with the safety car in Series 12 at the moment. If you do get a safety car on lap 1, let's say I get a safety car now, and I was only on lap 1, I would quit the race, reload, and do another race. Even on lap 2, if you got a safety car right at the start of the lap, like over here, then I'd quit, mate. Generally would quit. I want to try and bring... How much can I bring here? I want to bring myself above all of this. I can't get over there. Why can't I get over there? That is screen capture. So in for softs. That puts me below. That puts me above. Here we go. Now I can point over the map, which is good. You can kind of see me, but now I can go up here. There you go. Look, green screen in full effect now as well. Now I can start pointing to some AI. That's more like it. That is what we needed. So, what's the max number you can make on a loadout? How do you mean, Morum? I was in the pit. Yeah, halfway through, you probably want to finish the race. But for sprint races, usually, especially now we've got Vegas and Jeddah, any safety car, lap 1 or lap 2, and you're just started the lap and you've got to do a full lap and then a lap again, quit the game. Generally, quit the game, reload, let's go again. He means, yeah, number, yeah. So team score, exactly as MK says, 1790 seems to be the highest team score that I've noticed. Not sure if you can do bigger than that, but 1790. So I'm well off that one. As we are in P1, P2. Lap 5, wow, clear of the rival. That is job done again on race number 2, I think this is. Which is good. That is what we needed. 1696 seems too high for me. Senna, yeah, I guess, yeah. Senna and I keep trying to say Rogers because David put Rogers in the chat. Senna, Schumacher, and Prost could make it a higher team score, yeah. Definitely. Yeah, David, I am behind on the game slightly. So if you can rephrase for about 15 seconds, telling me what happens, I'll just wait. You put that and nothing had happened, so I'm just waiting for it to come up. But if everyone could refrain, and then at least I can see it, and then I can get excited by watching it. Hopefully for your bet, though, it works out anyway. It is just Yorkshire tea, moron. Not gin. I mean, I could pretend that, like, this is wine or something, but yeah, let's say goal on chat. Yeah, they just completely wind me up. I knew I should have done a Villa live stream. Knew it. Knew you'd all love that one. So, job done in that one. 1-2. That is what we needed. That is what we needed. $47 points, 2 out of 2. Should get my platinum crate now. That is what we should get, hopefully. Fingers crossed. As we get the F1 manager. Ooh, Fresh is not here at the moment. Even Prince William's there watching it. Jesus. Gonna do a sprints just because cry about it too. I'm about 45 seconds, but I don't even know if David's taken the P now. Oh no, they did score. Is it off? Please tell me it's offside. Still, David, you're like 15 seconds ahead of me. Let's go off to China. See what we can do. Real player as well, actually, which is good because that means our race will finish quicker. Thoughts on the rewards in this pit pass? Brent, I like the pit pass, to be honest. I think the pit pass is a lot more improved now. Definitely a lot more improved. I mean, I don't like to take credit for anything, but definitely since I absolutely berated Hutch, the pit passes are very good now. Well, I feel very good. Very good is probably a strong word, but they are half decent. There's some good crates, good boosts. It's got a little bit of everything we need. I think that compared to what it once was, I mean, a couple of months ago, probably like 3 or 4 months ago, I thought the pit pass was getting really bad. But now you get, I mean, we even get Team Series crates in there now, which is something that we don't get or haven't had before, and that's all I had asked for. Like, why couldn't they put Team Series crates in there? As we start lap 3. Only P6 though. Rival is ahead of us at the moment. So we've got to try and do some work to get higher points. Just in case we get some sort of dodgy race. But hopefully we can get... Yeah, GP grouping. I don't think anything for GP wise will now... For groupings will come until the new season. I just don't think they'll change anything right now. Can't see it anyway. I think it's too big of a change to put halfway through the season. Yeah, I mean, I personally think legendary crates should be in normal crates at the moment. Definitely should be in normal crates. There is absolutely no reason why they can't be started to be unlocked now. I mean, there's only like 4 months less than that. So... why not put them in crates? Nobody is... unless you pay massively on this game, at present, you are not maxing out the likes of Senna, Prost, Schumacher. You're just not maxing them out. Never. So, I really would like to see normal crates hold legendaries. Whether they do, I don't know what they plan to do, though. They've got to make it more accessible. I think it's the first season that legendary drivers have had good potential. But in the end, it's kind of failed. But yeah, exactly. You either get them in the legendary crate in the pit pass, or you buy the crates that pretty much come with the GPs where legendary drivers are involved. So again, you can't get them. And I've got, I mean, look how many... probably books I've had through the game. Look, I've raced over 6,000 times. And I've only got a level 1 Senna. I've only ever got 2 cards. So how am I supposed to get like 200? More than that? I will never know. Legendary drivers definitely pay to win. 100% at the moment. Until they get released. 5 Kevin in a P2 crate. I know how you feel. I absolutely know how you feel. I mean, we are P1, P2 now, which is good. Yeah, I know, MK. You and your level 5 Senna or whatever whatever it is. Level 4 maybe. So, come on. P1, P2, 47, 13. I told you, Kevin is everywhere at the moment. Kevin! Kevin is absolutely everywhere. Level 5. Madness, MK. Madness. I mean, I haven't got 5 cards. Never mind for level 5. He's bonkers. So Norris and Leclerc, P1, P2. Which is good. Nice 47. 3 out of... There is our platinum crate, what we wanted. Which is good. Let's go into the next race. Try and race through these as quick as we can. So, Jeddah up next. So, Jeddah. Eagle. Eagle. Soft and soft. Now, it's good that we got the platinum. Hopefully, no Kevins are involved. So, let's just move that up. Sorted. Okay, so we get... Oh, Duran's coming on. Big Duran's coming on. He hasn't come on yet on my screen, David. So, P7. What do we got? I've probably forgot to do the race start trick, to be honest. I don't tend to... I don't tend to... I do it at times, but I don't know how much it gives you an advantage anymore. I don't know if it does. As it's day extra fun with Kevin. I mean, we don't want to drop too many points here. Yeah, as long as you remember to cancel, then of course it's worthwhile doing. I just think even if it doesn't give you a benefit, it's worth doing it. Just because even if it gave you a millisecond, it's worth having it on. So where are we? P4. We need to gain some positions here. Yeah, Jeddah's always tough. But this first half of the track, you can really push. And then, we've got it in... we've got it at the weekends racing as well. But you can push as hard as you can down here. And then you just want to conserve in this second part, pretty much. So let's conserve that up into P5. So P2, P5 is going to be decent points here, as it stands. Then we'll all be in the pits. Very tricky circuit. I mean, if you do struggle at Jeddah and you've got the tyre management, I would generally recommend trying the 2 soft 4 medium, because nobody pits on lap 2. So I would generally say pit on lap 2, get an undercut, come out at the back of the grid, then do 4 lap mediums. That's probably what I'd recommend if you're struggling. Or obviously go 2 soft 4 hard, depending on your tyre management. But you might just find that works a little bit better. Especially because everybody comes in the pits lap 3 as well. As we've got a breakdown for Russell. And now into P2. So into P1. And we've got the pace this time, because we're going to take P3. Kamegi, welcome along. And TMD, welcome as well. Always with the AZW logo as he joins. Welcome in. Hope you're both doing good. Only one sprint crate open so far, and that was Fury. But we are currently on the way to another one, which is probably due in the race after this one. So one more race after this one, and then we'll be good to go with the next crate. Hopefully we can, where is it? Tickle Leclerc down here on a little bit more. But we should be good. Should be no dangers. Well clear of P3, which is what we need. Dilly. I think I started watching it, Moron, but didn't get to finish it. So I probably need to pick it back up again. Heard it's very good though. As Norris and Leclerc complete the job then. One race to go for this one. Matchmaking still tough. Yeah, it's not been too bad for us, but obviously we're at quite a decent enough level. The problem is TMD as well. This series at the moment, with it being speed, you kind of got all the speed or you've got not enough speed. It is one or the other, whereas a balanced setup, you can go either way. Little bit uncertain. So one more to go. Let's go straight into it. Getting guys like me. It's practically impossible. Yeah, luckily tomorrow, obviously you get the 10% bonus drivers which help your team score, but yeah, we are in the range. That is That can be the problem, can't it? Definitely. As we go back to Jeddah. Nine and 12. So just we're pretty much 47 nearly every race. So this should be quite an easy one. What I'll do is I'll try and see how the 2-4 is on this race. Try and test something a little bit different for you. Didn't make the AI. Do you feel it makes the AI go faster when you get a tougher matchup? That is one thing I've heard a fair few times. So, here we go. Again, if we get a bad start, I will do a 2 soft, 4 medium to see how we go. Just to show you. But we haven't got that bad of a start, if I'm honest. Look at that, already into P2. And Norris is into P5. There you go, look at that, already up. That will do. That's a very good start, P2, P5. Yeah, Bradley, quit the game at that point. If you've got a safety car at Jeddah lap 1, reload the game. You'd probably find it'll be quicker. But they are a pain. I think Hutch have basically chosen the worst tracks for sprints. The only thing that was missing was swapping Austria for Belgium. If they'd have put Belgium in, we could have been in absolute freefall. To say, I've had it once, Bradley. Only ever once. That was at Mexico. Because I remember pitting early and going, right, safety cars helped me out massively. And then at the end of towards the end of the race, I got another one. So Leclerc and Norris. Absolute disaster. Yeah, safety cars are a pain. They're not good in sprints. They have no reasonable explanation of being there. But we're in P4 and P1. So should still be good here. Philip, welcome. How are we? How are we doing? Next race, I get a guy racing in wets. I mean, that's the only thing you're missing, really, isn't it? Safety car and wets would be diabolical. And he is definitely onside on that run. Oh. But Norris is into 6th. Sure, we only need about 40 points, so we should be pretty good here. We're about to get, though. We're about to get a reward. Let me know in your chat what we getting. What does anybody feel we're going to get out of this crate? We're actually P1, P2. That's good. Go for it, Morum. So Undertaker goes Alonso. I'd take Alonso. What do I need? I'll get that. What do I want mainly? Probably would be Alonso. I'd take some Nemesis. That's like into the 300s now. Anything like Powerhouse Reactor, not really bothered about because obviously it's power unit. I don't miss power unit. Speed and cornering, I guess. Epic isn't what I need, or drivers. Juan Lewis, they haven't really said much about it, but apparently I heard today in the one of the main discords I got sent to me that apparently they are planning to open Series Champions Grand Slam by the end of the season. When, I don't know, but they are planning to release whatever it is. That is one, it will come. Cyclone because we don't need... Yeah, that could very much happen. So, Is my air horn working? No, it's not. But reward time then. Let's see what we're about to get. Myron, first name Aaron, Azza. Second name starts with a W, so a W. That's pretty much what it have. I've had it since the early days of Xbox. That's where it came from. That's why usually I put the W as a capital. As we do get P1. They do get it. That went pretty quick, actually. We pretty much smashed every single race in that one. Wing. We need a rear wing. Oh, we don't actually, do we? We need front wing. But let's see. Zhou Guanyu. Carlos Sainz. Wangler. And then, what's our reward? Come on. I had a feeling it was going to be Charles Leclerc because I was about to say this is the one card that is good to get, but we are nowhere near, so it's practically pointless. And I'm not going to complain about 12 Charles Leclerc. Not one bit. That is still good. I know, Brummy Redneck, I know. So, let's reload. It's not good, Brummy Neck. Leclerc, yeah, that's 2 in 2 days then, I think, for Leclerc. That's a good 26. We've had at least 26. So let's queue that up. Queue that up. Have I opened the pit pass yet? No, not with the double coins. Let's go again then. Need something. I would have. The problem is, even if we get Alonso now, it's kind of too late. We needed at least a couple of them. We needed 2 or 3 because we're only about. I think it's about 38 or something behind. So it'd have been alright if we'd have had 1 or 2 by now. But we literally haven't had any. I would Myron, but he's not the best in this series. That's the only problem with Max. He's still good level. So we're going to go Hex, Hex. And because it's going to rain in 2 minutes and 15, we need the mediums. Make sure to always check the weather. No point taking softs here. So, P9, P12. Hoping for 47. We got a good start. We didn't get good starts yesterday, but we seem to have good starts today. Wet pants now. You. What this one is. So P2, P3 early on. Should be able to get past Hamilton. Not quite. Norris. Norris is more balanced. That's a difference with Norris. Max Verstappen is good at this circuit here, but he doesn't have good race start. But Max Verstappen, you want probably where you need a bit of qualifying, a bit of tyre management. And that's where Max comes in well. But it's just race start is not very good. So, Norris back into P4. Rival's got ahead, but he's on the softs. He's going to pit too early. And then the problem is, he's going to stay on that tyre for quite a long time. Because they're not going to pit for wets unless it's a real player. So, we'll just keep up the power unit. No, that's annoying. I don't tend to get many now. I get the odd one. But generally a lot of mine have reduced down now. So, about to rain. Just the one system, my friend, Julianis. That is me. So Leclerc, let's conserve. Down the straight. Rival will pit now. Probably go to hards. And this is why we pick wets, because next time round, we're going to need the wet tyres. They go to hards. The problem is they are going to be on the hards to the end. So it's going to be a pretty slow race here, which is going to be slightly annoying. But with first race, not too bad. Let's try and push into pit and see what we can get. I think we have. We definitely won against this bot. And no Monaco this weekend. Absolutely, Widow 88. We have got Zandvoort in the wet, though. That's going to be a tough race. Trust me. Zandvoort is a very tough track. As we come into the pits. Yeah, the rival rain is European. We always get the rain, Rednet. Always. But there you go. So the rival's going to stay on P3. And he's going to stay on the hard tyres till the end. Julianis, you know that big time. We do, Marum, too. Monaco, I just can't get on with at all. I don't have the levels, though, I don't think. That is the one thing I'm missing, is levels. MK does it easy. MK knows. I just can't get Monaco ever. I don't think I've ever really got 47 since the AI update. I've never really smashed it at all. Never. So and that's why sprints are so important. With GP rewards going down, I need sprints to come in. That's the only difference. Yeah, I haven't even got close to 45, I don't think, at Monaco anymore. I just can't do it. Probably a bit of skill that I'm lacking. And also, yeah, just the rest of it. Just luck. Never seen a safety car for... I mean, I had a safety car the other week, but everyone had already pitted. So it was kind of like, didn't really help. Yeah, I mean, we're following the same strategy as everybody else. That's the key thing with Monaco. We're always following the 4 soft, or 4 wet, or a 5 wet, 3 wet. We've always got the right ideas, the right boosts. I just think we're low on parts. We're missing a couple of extra qualifying points, a couple of level 8 drivers, a couple of level 8 parts. Yeah, it's just a tough circuit. I think it's now... I mean, I think Monza is easier than Monaco now. And Monza used to be ridiculously tough. But that is job done. We'll await. Look at that rival was P3. Look how far back they are because they're using hards in the wets. So, 47 to kick it off. And let's keep the pace up. I know, TMD. It's just not good, Dilly. Not good. Monaco just brutal. Monaco hates me. So, but Monza used to be very tough. It used to be like a car park itself. Whereas now it generally feels like Monaco is that track. So Tulip and Tulip. Let's see what we can do here. So come on. Yeah, it's a pretty good one to be fair, Dilly. This car looks like a fruit salad. Quite like it. So let's try and keep up the 47. Should have the stronger car here. as we go into P5, P4, and then cut back down. Should have good pace. There you go, P3. Got to keep the pace up. Still pretty confident. It's only the AI that we've got to beat. I don't think the rival should be too much of an issue. Long race. Obviously, short term's going to be good. Oh my god, we just lost 2 positions. There you go, back past. Look, you know the sweet Mark. You know blackjack and fruit salads they were called. But he's faster than me though, somehow. So, P3. Need to push hard. Come on. P2. Norris is not going well here at all. I don't know why. Not going well too. Yeah, Austria's 10 laps. Yeah, most laps, fastest circuit. But Monaco, this track, Austria, is being a pain to me. It's got the fastest lap time. It's the shortest track to complete, basically. I'm going to have to come back in this race. I'm just trying to keep some power unit. Quite a few cars here. 7. Come on, get past straight away. Yep, 6. Just trying to keep some power unit. I mean, we've got P1. There's P5. Why's my TV gone off? That's not good. But now we're back into P4. The TV's completely broke itself. Come on. Verstappen's okay. He's not got defending though. That's the difference with Verstappen. That's why you will never see him do usually too good at this circuit. Yeah, that's literally dogs did. P4. I better not be 2 TMD. I'm behind on the stream as it is. We might actually rescue points here. We're on the final lap, and I think we might take 46, which is a bit of a result because I didn't think we would take 46. But we do manage to climb 46 points out. Power unit, I don't think it's nerfed. I think power unit is just very... I mean, on the power unit tracks, it's just so... It just doesn't seem to run out very quick at all. So that is 47 in the bag. Job done. Let's keep on flying through. Try and get some of these big... We need some big rewards. Come on. Another real player would be good to make it quicker races. What do I need? Definitely want Alonso or Valkyrie, I think, is the two key ones. So, let's do this. Austria again. Luckily, it's in the dry. Lots of a short. Yeah, well, Stroll's only like 290, so Stroll's not gonna do anything for us. We're not gonna get Stroll 10%, but at least we've got 10% extra tyre management on them. So in theory, tyre management shouldn't be a problem this weekend. As we've got an okay start by the look of it then. P6 and P7. Any more positions would be nice. How about 3 of them? There you go, P3 and P7 now. As we get to P5 too. Hamilton going to Ferrari. I think it's going to be very interesting. Very, very interesting. It's going to be to see how good he is. I think Ferrari are notoriously better than Mercedes. So, personally. So I think it's going to be good. I think he'll do very well, if I'm honest. I think he will. Zoe, the only thing you can do is maybe try and contact support and see if they can do anything. And it's the only thing I could probably suggest. I think if you've deleted it, you probably won't be able to. But it's always worth a message to them. Always worth a try. But we're going to double stack here, which is annoying. If we can get past Sainz, we won't. Nope, we are going to double stack. Damn it. Stroll will be you. I mean, they are too. Stroll's decent. I mean, he's not decent. Let me correct that. He's not going to be a bad driver this weekend. I have heard this rumour, MK. I'm not sure how much I believe of it, but with Adrian Newey there, I would imagine they would, if they're serious, they need to change something, don't they? So let's see what happens. One to maybe keep an eye on. So still P1. And what's going to be P4, I think. I mean, so Abe, yeah, you might do okay though. Just do all the things that you've learned. Obviously, put it to good use. At least you weren't in Series 12. That's the only consolation. We've got Wet coming in 45 seconds. Real player as well, so that does mean that they will pit for Wets, hopefully. Although they did run out of softs for about half a minute. So let's go Wets for Norris and Wets for Leclerc. Leclerc's got good power unit levels. Nearly into P2, but not quite. I think Aston Martin will be a serious team in years to come. I generally think they will. They're not getting Adrian Newey. They're not going to plan to do big stuff for absolute no reason for a laugh. I think they will be up there. Definitely. And Villa have definitely lost this game. Nick, welcome. Yeah, exactly, Zoe. You'll be able to fly through the series. Now that you know what you're doing, you'll fly. Yeah, well, that's the question. Will Stroll ever be out? Will he ever? Especially with his daddy there. I don't know if he'll ever. I don't know if he'll ever get out of Aston Martin. We could see obviously Alonso will have to go soon in the next couple of years. I would have thought. So maybe they'll swap it with Verstappen, and Red Bull will have someone new. I don't know. Glass of wine. I wish. Not on a school night, Nick. Yeah, exactly. They're a little bit of a laughing stock at the moment, aren't they? So, 47. Nice and easy. What's that? Race 2, I think, at the moment. Are we on to our third race now? I think it's race 3. No, we've already done race 3, so we're on race 4. 2 races to go then. MK got Piastri. Do you need Piastri or not, MK? Well, that's the thing. You've got to think with Stroll. Would he be in F1 if it wasn't for who owns the team? Would he be in any other team? I don't think he will. Yeah, maybe that they could be targeting 2026. You got to remember, with all the big rule changes for 2026, there might be some big changes coming. So, Eagle. He's had some pretty embarrassing things, hasn't he, old Stroll, over the year. Another real player, so hopefully they ready up soon. So, good start needed. Need to keep these big points just in case. Oh, look at that. Bad start by Leclerc. Rivals had a really good start on Taurus. We haven't been so lucky. P8 and P13. We're up to P7. And P still P13. Taylor, maybe try and change some parts around. I mean, try and change a driver. Try and change a part. See if it helps you with your matchmaking. There's no guaranteed way of doing it. Maybe take a slightly weaker driver than your 2 main ones. Just basically, maybe you're just sort of in a little bit of a... Oh, not a safety car now. Lap 2. It's not going to be too bad. We'll chill out for a minute. Nick, talking of safety cars, I think you bought that on yourself because you mentioned safety cars, and there we are. Could go softs, but I'm gonna stick out the mediums for this one. Might as well keep it on conserve, and just see what happens. He's gone softs, which I don't know if they'll get round. I mean, they only just get round on a 3 lap, and he's going to do about 3 1/4. So he might run out of tyres towards the end. Nishant Stroll crashed for that safety car. Lando Norris. You can't quite see it, but it was Lando Norris who retired. So let's get... I don't think he'll make it with the softs. I generally don't. Villa are never scoring in a month of Sundays. But the old choo-choo train. I mean, will the rivals softs last? Surely, but they will. Prediction for 2025. For Red Bull to still be the third best team in the constructors. Potentially. I still think Ferrari and McLaren are going to be ahead of them. And that is my thoughts. So we're going to get this racing then. Question is, how will the rivals' soft tyres absolutely last or not? That is the question. If they don't, we're quids in. If they do, then we're not going to pick up that points. I think, especially with Lawson in, such a sort of... He's not a rookie, but you know what I'm saying. He's kind of a less experienced driver. So as we cut him down, cut Norris down. So we're up to P3. But we need more. 10 Albons for Julianis. Happy with that one, Julianis, or not? Free 1 Barca. I mean, what we got now? P2. Surely his softs are not gonna... I don't think his softs are gonna make it. I hope not, anyway. It'll be close. That's good, that's good. So let's push Leclerc to close the gap. Yeah, Andrea, have you only just unlocked Series 12 by any chance? And there we're going to snatch it on the line. I knew them soft tyres wouldn't last. Knew it. Let's go. 46. Just rescuing the point. .1605. That was good. So one more race then to go. Come on. No idea, Julianis. Couldn't really comment on that one. Probably Eubank. It's the only name I know. I don't know the other name. Robert, make sure go and watch my current Series 10 video. You might be worth getting rid of power unit and prioritising speed and corner. Might work best if that is. I think it is a mixed track, isn't it? Yeah, it's all about levels. You just got to grind it out, unfortunately. Especially if you've only just unlocked it. It is a tough one. There's the rival with the pink car. Yeah, Series 10 is tough. When it's a balanced one, it is tough. No worries. Appreciate it, Andrew. Appreciate you popping in and supporting the channel. Zoe, no idea. If you've lost your account, you're going to have to just ask and wait and see, basically. That's all you can really do. Your fate is in their hands, as they would say. Well, where are we at the minute? P10. This is not going too well either at the minute. Still only need about 40 points. But again, it's just being a pain, this track. Surely getting to P9 and P8 actually, which is good. And P7, so good overtaking moves. I know, MK. I didn't want to say anything. Not good. Although we've still got a big chance on the last day. We got Celtic next week, so we're still going to have a big chance. As Leclerc comes in. We've got to get some work done for P7 here. Yeah, no, we're guaranteed the playoffs, MK. It's whether or not we can finish in the top 8. That's the thing. Whereas now we're going to be like, what are we? We're already down to 7th now. Looking at it. It's going to be tough. You never know, though. Oh, we'll try. We'll try, Thomas. Why is Leclerc only 12th? I mean, there's a lot of hard tyres in the way. Leclerc's had a mare on this one. But there is a lot of hard tyres. That's better. P5. So, let us know in the comments then and the chat again. What are we getting in this crate? Let's hear it. What do you think we're about to get? Celtic waiting for... we got to beat them, David. MK goes Alonso. Andrew goes Reactor. I'd take that. Not the biggest part I want. But I'll take it. Magnussen or Colapento would be for the TV purpose. Nemesis or Alonso Valkyrie. I'd take Valkyrie. That is on the way to being maxed. Why not, Morum? Why not? So, Ocon for Undertaker. Ooh. Never a good one when you get Ocon. So, time to find out. Lots of Aston Martin drivers. Andrew, I haven't had one this whole sprint. 2 days. Not had one of them. Ooh, right then. Carlo goes Colapinto. P1. That is what we needed. Right over here. Come on. Let's go. MK needs Strolls. Myron goes Charles. Let's see, shall we? Russell. Hamilton. Russell. Maybe this one. Russell, Hamilton, Russell. Maybe it's Hamilton. And he's maxed. I mean, I'll take it. I think somebody called, Andrew called Reactor. Big up Andrew with the correct answer. Welcome Julius, see you in the channel, in the chat as well now. Dean as well, Dean Carroll, welcome. You know what? Andrew, you can stay around more often. We'll take, I'm happy with Reactor. 266. Not too bad at all. Series, decent series, epic. The only thing I say though, MK, is it's kind of the one you don't want though, because power unit tracks are not going to make a difference in your GP level. It's the speed and the cornering parts that's a must. 10 more sprints and it'll be maxed. I have to stay up all night for that one. So, which match is that, Moran? Oh, David, if you're watching the game, we had so many chances. Beyond belief. Okay, he's going to be watching Liverpool after this, though, so... Liverpool versus Lille. Catch you later, Moran. Appreciate it. Zenith, yeah, we don't want to say Zenith. Keep them words out of here. Not good. But let's go. So hopefully we can get real player as well. So should be a quick race to finish. Hopefully. I haven't followed it, Bradley. I've seen a couple of... I've had the TV on when a few of the NFL games have been on. Benfica, Barcelona. Well, good luck, Moran, watching it. Yo, Kimmo, yeah, you stay quiet. I was waiting for it. I was waiting for the comment. But it didn't arrive. What's the Liverpool games on Prime, I think, isn't it? Make sure if you are enjoying the stream, hit that like button for me as well. Make sure to keep your channel support going. It means a lot. And if you want to support the channel, hit the link that is pinned in the chat as well. Become a channel member. Get exclusive Discord server. Bit of anything you want. To an extent. So, this one looks good. I mean, Rivals bang there, actually. Might cost us a point. As Norris is in the pits. Leclerc is in the pits as well. Only just coming out ahead, though. Rivals keeping me on my toes here. I want to see Colapinto. We don't want to see Colapinto. No way. So, just try and gain some power unit back. Rivals pushing hard. Hey, you never know. Nice. I love how you've chosen this moment to comment. That's just great. I like how you knew what it was called. You never know. See if we can claw this 47 point back in. 46 is not a bad start, so... Good luck, David. Catch you later. Good luck for the Liverpool as well. Hope they can do better than Villa anyway. But we are right behind him. Going to keep on pushing. He's coming up to a lot of traffic and I've got a big gap. I might pit this lap. Save myself the traffic. There's only one or two cars. Oh, Rival did it as well, to be fair. Can we get P2, though? Can we sneak a P2? It's going to be tricky. Kind of got to use all my power unit to even catch him up. But I feel like we are kind of catching him. Just getting out ahead of him as well. That was close. Bit of back markers. Oh, great. We've been absolutely pinned. Oh, God. Here come the traffic. No, we are in P1, P2. We have sneaked it. Traffic jams. Hate traffic jams in F1 Clash. Should never be traffic jams like we get. Claire keeping him behind. Should be good to the end, actually, now. Should be 47, though. If Leclerc can keep him behind, which he should be able to, which is good. Yeah, I think I only need about 43 a race, I think it is, Julian. I don't need... I think it's even potentially less than that. It's whatever is 225. What do we got? So 225 divided by 5. It's about 45 a race, pretty much. Is what we need. So let's go straight back in. Yeah, so everything, when is it? So probably the 1st or 2nd week of May. So only in around less than 4 months' time, everything will reset again, yes. So if I'm honest, for you, I would start to save up your books ready for next season. If you've played the game all season, great. If you haven't, definitely start saving them books. It'll be beneficial for you for the new season. So Tulip and Tulip, bit of rain in 1:20. Oh, and he's put one car on wet tyres. What is that for a strategy? Now, luckily, it's only 1:15 and he'll start being really quick. So, I don't mind that. That's not actually going to work that bad. Because he's also going to be pushing for a lap, pretty much. That's why he's not that far off the back. Yeah, season score is overrated. We all do our best to try and get the highest level and the most CC points for the following season. And I just don't think they're very good. It's just pointless. I generally feel like it's pointless. So he's pretty detached, but at least he's going to go to about lap 5 or lap 6 on the wet tyres. That's going to be the bonus. Yeah, but if you do it, I mean, it's still, remember, it still runs for a year. I mean, it's still a very long time. Still a very long time. So let's push now. Yeah, potentially. I don't know. Never raced this team before, or ever noticed the actual name. So this guy is just a bit of an idiot, clearly. He might have done it wrong. He might have meant to click both on hards. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. But hey ho, it is what it is. He'll be pretty quick now though. Now he's on the wet tyres. Yeah, they messed up, didn't they, last season? So, well, this season I should say. So Android got it a couple of days later, didn't they? Because I remember streaming day 1. And I had like 300 people watching me at one point. It was huge. Yeah, it was absolutely huge. Yeah, Max is good in certain aspects though. But yeah, Max is very bad. Like race start, for example. Max Verstappen, he should be probably the best rated driver on the game. Take out Legends. Because clearly he is a very good driver. And his race starts are usually pretty good as well. So I don't agree that he is where he is. I mean, arguably, Norris has got these... I reckon you could see Norris have a bad race start next season on this game. And yeah, Series 12. Well, that's the thing. With no flags, no flag groupings, everyone just goes straight to Series 12. That is why I'm a lot closer to maxing out this season, because I've spent the whole season in Series 12. Probably done 5,000 races in Series 12. I like your style, Julius. Alonso is good. I'd like to see him in a decent car, though, to see if he does truly have it. Would love to see that. So, Rival's not doing too bad now. He's about a lap behind, it seems. I don't want to have to pit again, if I'm honest. But I feel like I'm going to have to. Because I'm going to run out of tyres. But at least the Rival's quick now. That's the bonus. See, that's the thing though. It depends what anybody else think. Any of the drivers on F1 Clash at the moment, do you feel anybody has been done badly or too good, basically? Like, obviously Stroll's the obvious one. Like, let's not try and get involved too much with Stroll. But drivers like maybe Albon. Albon's got good qualifying, but I think he lacks a bit of everything else. So I don't feel like he believes... I don't think he should be a Series 11. I think he should be like a Series 9. Yes, he does good qualifying at times. But, yeah, what do they do? Who else is probably... I mean, I think Gasly's probably a little bit better than he should be. I think he's a very good driver. You got a lot of the rookies next year, so will we see Lawson lower level? Will we see Hadjar a low level? Kimi Antonelli in a Mercedes, where's he going to be? Piastri? I think Piastri should be better, in honesty. He's just completely unusable in this game. But he's a very good driver. Logan Sargent, what a guy. What a guy. What race number are we on? Race 2. So race 3 right now. Let's go. George Russell should be better. Interesting. But they have got max stats in a way on this game. Obviously, Ayrton Senna is 99s across the board. Obviously, he is a legendary driver. So, Street Shark. Yeah, no, I agree with the Verstappen. I feel like Hutch gave Verstappen so many good stats, or felt like they give him good stats, because he's got good tyre management, good overtaking. He's also got good qualifying. But then, yeah, race start, they had to put something down, clearly. Whereas I would argue that his tyre management is not as good. I would generally say his tyre management isn't good. His qualifying is usually pretty much on pole most of the time. And his overtaking, he doesn't have to do a lot of it, because he's always usually in the lead. His defending's okay, so I think they did him a little bit dirty. Jack Doohan, Series 1 epic driver, Behrman to take Bottas's place. Yeah, Doohan's got... I mean, the thing is though, what about like Kimi Antonelli? He's a brand new rookie driver, but he's in a Mercedes. So where do you put him? You can't. He's surely going to have to be a decent series level. Got to be, because it's a Mercedes car. I mean, Williams. Could they put Albon Series 11 with Sainz Series 11 again, but both in Williams? Even though Williams is a car towards the back? Yeah, it's going to be really, really interesting. I like it, MK. I like it. Mate, the stats in this game, wow. They're certainly always left for debate, the driver stats, on what they currently are. Because there is some strange one. Norris has got decent race start, but struggles throughout most of the season. I mean, Norris next season, if I'm honest, next season, Norris should have 99 tyre management, and so should Piastri, because they both look after their tyres really well. Like, they are the only two drivers out of the whole grid that constantly last season, everybody else was struggling, and they just turned up the heat. I wouldn't say 99, but I'd say they should have some of the best tyre management. Alonso, I don't think, should have tyre management, but yeah, Leclerc's not bad. Leclerc is decent. Yeah, I mean, yes. I'm assuming you're on about the Spa race, Nick. I imagine you're on about that one, because we finished with literally no tyres and kept the one stop on. Joshua, new season around the start of May. Yeah, so around, I think last season it might have been like something like the 8th of May or something like that. It's usually the first or second week in May. Cubid Steve, you save bucks for next season. What do you spend them on? I would spend them on pretty much unlocking crates quicker. So when you've got the power up of 50%, especially new season, I would just keep unlocking crates for half the price. I wouldn't go into the shop. You could, unless you need a good driver for GP, you could buy the driver in the shop. But for me, I would just race up the series and keep opening every race. Open the crate. Every race, open the crate. I mean, they do come in the shop though sometimes, the drivers, of course. But I guess what you'll find is if it was ridiculously expensive, people would still buy it. You would have people with level 8 drivers in the first 2 weeks. It's going to be interesting where they put everybody. I'm looking forward to seeing where they go, definitely. I think there's a lot. I think this could see the biggest season where there will be so much up for debate. Definitely, with where they place drivers. It's gonna be interesting to see. Like where does Behrman go? Yeah. You could probably go off where the epics are placed now. Jack Doohan's probably going to be the worst. Second one, you're probably going to have the Brazilian, I can't remember his name. Bortomello or something? Bortoletto? He'll be down there as well. Maybe Series 3 epic. And then you probably have Behrman next. Then Kimi Antonelli. Probably roughly in that order. And then it'll be rest filling out again with the normal drivers. I think that's what they'll have to do. Definitely. But this one is a job done. Rival is in P3, P4. Yeah, true, Julian. It's Bortoletto, that's the one. Nick, Colapinto is the reserve driver at Alpine. That is where he is. So probably if Jack Doohan doesn't do any good, Colapinto will take over. That's what I think it's set up for. I don't think they have the confidence in him already. Personally. So one more race to do, and then we'll have a sprint crate. The cut-off or the swap over of when to pit is around 10% on the tyre. So when it goes dry to wet, 10% rain is where the wets then start to get better. When it's going down, when it goes to 9% dry, the dries are then better. That's where you need to be at. That's the crossover. I should do a little video on that actually. Should be a fairly quick video. So, let's go. Last race of this sprint crate. We'll do one more after. Cupid, probably... I don't know. I'm not going to say either yet on the basis that it depends what they release. I don't want to say driver, but I don't want to say car yet. So just hold off the thoughts because we do not know what Hutch are going to deliver next season. So anything at the moment would be a complete guess. And I'm not prepared to guess too much right now. Don't want to lead anybody down the wrong path. But again, just one car struggling at this circuit. This track's always a pain because it's wet as well. Which means everyone follows same strategies. So just going to have to gain power unit as much as we can. Norris is into P2. There's P11. Let's leave him pushing for a minute. See if we can get P10. Yep. Well, yeah, Nick, this season probably was because power unit tracks were so good at points. But they could change it up completely next season. Yeah, well, usually they're corner related, aren't they? It's very track stat dependent this year. Oh, why is Leclerc so slow? Right, still gaining. Let's go wet tyres. Yeah, if it's speed tracks, you want to go speed. If it's not speed tracks, you need to be changing. P8. Good job. Rival will double stack a little bit, I think. Will they double stack? Oh, he's gone on for another lap. Nobody ever does 6 laps around this circuit. Very strange choice. Didn't want a double stack, of course. So that is why I imagine they've gone for the extra lap. That should surely help us. Because now they're out of tyres and they're going to be ridiculously slow. Yeah, last season, but you had a lot. I found last season you had a lot of strategy variation though. This season, there's not a lot of strategy variation at all. And we do jump the rival, which is good because of that extra lap stint. Should get into P5 here as well. Good job. And then lose it quite quickly. Back ahead. We did lag then, but suddenly we're back ahead. So, as we approach then this crate reward, let me know down in the chat what are we getting. What are we about to get from this crate? I just think there's only... I don't really know. Is the answer, Nick. I think it's just based on how fast you can run on one set of tyres like the mediums. Or the boosts now are able to do the softs. Whereas last season, you could do, like, for example, Austin was a 2-stop track. Now it's easily a 1-stop track. Canada was a 2-stop track. Softs were very quick. Well, I don't feel like you get that anymore. Keep saying it. Well, I mean, we'll still take Alonso. Alonso or Stroll. So he's gone for the Aston Martin double pairing. Can we break this rival's dream and take the P3 back off him? Yes, we can. So come on, any more guesses of what we're going to get? And then we've got one more crate to come after. Here we go.
Looks like there's a new follower.
As Kulich has hit the follow on Twitch. Thank you, Kulich. Very much appreciated for hitting the follow. Hope you're doing well as well. Hope you're all good. So Kulich, what will happen is basically at the start of May, the season will reset. And then F1 Clash 25 starts, and you'll keep all your books, liveries and boosts, but everything will reset. You'll have new drivers, new parts. Yeah, it'll be completely learn the game as well again. That's pretty much what will happen. Russell Hamilton. I like Hamilton, preferably. What? I thought we were done on the crates. Oh, no, I've got one more. Guess that one too quick. Russell Hamilton in the crate, you mean, Armando, I assume? Not who do I prefer. No worries, College. Any more questions, just let me know. Absolutely let me know. Yeah, so tracks like Vegas, Jeddah, Spa, all very difficult tracks. It's all the tight and twisty tracks, like Monaco, is absolute chaos. Everyone knows that here. So, I guess, I mean, I did it prematurely, but we have got this race until we get our crate. So we only need like 38 points, I think, in this one. That should be pretty good. And let's go. I thought that was the last race for the crate then. I was wrong, clearly. There's Norris into P5 already. Rival coming... Again, bad start from Leclerc. No one on Tone Stroll then. Norris is in the lead, which is good. Leclerc now up to P9. Only Zenith or Kevin. Only Zenith or Kevin! We are using Tulip, Bradley. Defending speed and pit time. Is that boost? Let's try and get Leclerc through. P7. Yeah, that's true. Vegas is more for the celebrity lifestyle, I would argue. But P6 Leclerc then. Rivals on double softs as well, by the look of it. But we are catching well. I mean, very well. Albon, move aside, coming through. I think we can get some good points out of this one. Don't need the points, but I'll try and take as many as we can. Tulip is a good boost. The best boost around this circuit is Rainbow. That is the best boost around here. You can use the likes of Voice as well. So let's conserve down with a nice gap. Norris has had some good work in this race. Oh, just getting ahead of that pack as well. P8, come on. These are going to win the race. There used to be some really good American races, though, to be fair. As we get past the rival, then up to P4. Don't think we're going to get P3. Too far away. Vegas is just pure speed. Obviously, they're quite limited based on the circuit of what they can do, but I'm sure they can add a few corners and bends in. Go around some hotels or something. Go through a hotel. That would be interesting. Be a lot better. So Leclerc is flying. Let's try and... I don't want to get involved in the traffic, so I'm coming in. I want to come out in some clean air. Learning race management. That's what we're learning. Because the rival will get in a fair bit of traffic now, as you can see. Getting held up all the time. And then we're going to be absolutely fine because we pitted early. And now we are going to be clear. Just some minor traffic to get round. So, Kulich, my advice would be, obviously you will always struggle when you move up the series. 100%, that will always happen. Series 10 at the moment is quite a difficult series, and that is because of the track rotation that's currently on it. So I'm just going to load up to see what is in track 10 at the moment. What I would actually do is from tomorrow, drop to Series 9 and just upgrade all the parts from Series 9 and below, just to help your levels in your car better. Once you do that, you'll stand a bit better chance. You will need, still, parts and drivers from Series 10. Absolutely get that. But you can start getting them in free crates and everything like that then. Series 10, currently... Yeah, it's a defending circuit. So I would get rid of power unit. I would just focus on slightly higher speed and then cornering in there as well. But it is tough. It's always tough going through the series. The only thing I'd suggest is maybe drop back down a couple of days at Series 9, get some loads of coins, and then come back up to Series 10. Remember, everybody is racing hard at the moment because it's sprints. Hey, there is some road tracks in NASCAR. Armando goes, Ocon, we're going to open this one straight away so we can get into our next and final crate. Gasly. And we get an Albon. Albon's not too bad. That will take Albon a step closer to being max level as well. But again, not huge. Not huge assets. Still a Series 10 though. But I definitely would have liked something a little bit different. One of the big car parts would have been nice. Let's open let's spin the wheel. Sadly, don't need 1.9 million. That absolutely wrecked the sound, that did. So, let's go straight back into it. Let me just unplug this and re-plug it back in. Let's connect it back up. Connect. Bum, bum, bum. So, Tulip and Tulip. Yeah, definitely don't want to work now. Come on. Right. Let's go then. That should be a little bit better. Ooh, Street Shark from the rival. At a difficult circuit. I mean, speed. It's got speed and race start in it. No defending though. Overtaking. So, should have the upper hand anyway. Especially after the lap 1, which should be a lot better. Norris is, nearly through. And now he's through. So let's try and hopefully do this in 5 races, and that will see us off our final sprint of the week. How has everybody enjoyed the stream so far anyway? Let's get your honest opinion. How has it been so far? We did, obviously, opening round on Saturday. We've done Sunday final round. We've done Monday sprints, Tuesday sprints. It's been pretty full on. Has everybody enjoyed it? We've had some good viewing numbers. So I feel like everybody's enjoying it. We'd hope so anyway. Can't get past. There you go, P3. 5 out of 5. We'll take that. 11 out of 10. Oh, we'll take the good. We'll get the good feedback. I'm glad you've enjoyed it. We always try and get back to sprints. We had many months off, remember, as well. So, got some catching up to do. And hopefully it gives you the motivation to race at the same time or get some sprint rewards. Fingers crossed. 1 million out of 10. Absolutely, look at that. Couldn't get any better. As we're into the pits. Undertaker with the popcorn. Could eat some popcorn. Appreciate it, Carlo, as well. So can we get back for it? Which NASCAR contract is that one? So what do we got here? Softs. Let's go. I think it's looking, well, P1, P2 now. It's lagging a little bit. Oh, I don't like it. Everything's just gone a little bit jolty. Chicago. I mean, they did say a Chicago race, didn't they, at one point? Let's go softs on Norris. And then Leclerc next time round. 2-1. Oof. That's been keeping you quiet, MK. That one's definitely been keeping you quiet. Alright, let's get through. No, we appreciate it, Armando. I'll have to take a look at that one. So we're going to kick off. Rival, at least they're not going to take too long to cross the line. They are going to pick up 40. We're going to pick up 47. Hopefully they'll manage to catch up a little bit. Although power unit struggle. Hard and mediums, they could have quit out, but I doubt it. Because you want the sprint rewards, really. Definitely want the sprint rewards. Got a penalty. Oof. There is a lot of American tracks though on F1 at the minute, but the audience is growing over there. It's definitely growing. So, job done on that race. Rival's going to come home in P10 and or is he? P11 and P12. Or P13, dropping back each time. But points in the bag, that's all that matters. So, straight on to race 2. Let's get straight into it. See what we can do. Keep up the pace. I appreciate it, Armando. Do appreciate it. We try and get as much out as we can to try and help anybody. So, as long as it's helping, it's all that matters. 1674. And only racing Junior and Challenger. Interesting. Interested. But off to China. Race 2 out of 5 then, hopefully. Just got to complete the job. And hopefully we're going to finish on a good final reward. Has anybody else pulled anything good since we've been live? I might have done, Nick. I probably just haven't read it yet. I've got quite a few unread, so I'll try and pick it up this evening after, if I get a chance. I'll try and pick that one up for us, mate. Obviously, with all the streams, it's been pretty busy lately. I haven't been able to pick anything else up. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen the message there. So, yeah, I'll pick that one up after. So, P1, I mean, these are pretty easy races at the minute. It's lagging again, annoyingly. I mean, qualifying tomorrow should be good. What's anybody entering tomorrow? Anybody know which GP they're going for at the moment? Anybody trying something new? I don't know who, Sid, but I believe the team score is 1790. Anybody with a max account, max level, will have that sort of team score range. Might be even higher with a max legendary driver. But yeah, that's the aim you've got to get to. Kevin, Ockel, Rockon, Russell and Hulk for Undertaker. Russell's not bad. The rest are terrible. Yeah, Nick. Champion's always a good try. Especially if you can get through to final round. But the problem is, now, the rewards in Contender have gone down. Big time as well, so it makes sense to go to Champion now. It does make sense. At least there's more epics. Like Junior, for example, if you wanted P1 in Junior, you only get 5 epics now. So it's drying out, but not going to be dry enough for dry tyres yet. Yeah, okay, I think it was David who had the 3-1. He's gone, so he's watching Liverpool. Yeah, he's watching Liverpool at the moment. And Barcelona, they've been doing well as well lately, but not tonight then. But let's put wet tyres on. Yeah, the new F1 season should be good, hopefully. Yeah, that's it, Nick. They're coming for you now. Q medal inbound. Big time. Big time on the Qs. Now, way to move. Let me try and move. Where is that? Let's move this out of the way. Let's move this to here. There we go, just mess around quickly. That's a bit better. That's a bit better. So, P1. Oh my god, I kind of should have watched because I need soft tyres ASAP. ASAP. Come on. I don't think Max will run away with the championship. I generally don't think he will. I think he'll I don't want to say struggle. I don't think he will struggle, but I think we'll see another season. Remember, rule changes in 2026, so no one's going to be putting loads of effort into their 2025 car. Someone like Aston Martin may, because obviously they've got Newey, but everyone else, I think you're going to get similar cars to this year, and that should make some really good racing as well. And in 2026, you're going to get the complete rule change where who knows? It could be anybody at the front. Depends who's read the rules, who's worked it out. It's going to be a complete blanket approach. And we've got to wait and see. We could be in for the best season of F1, or you could get a team that just absolutely dominates. You just don't know. Now remember, I don't think Leclerc would take it too kindly if Hamilton came in and won the title. I think Leclerc's looking for that title. Definitely. So is that 2 races down? It is 19. So 2 races done. 3 to go. See if we can get this job done. It would be a story if Hamilton went to Ferrari and took the title straight away. That would be huge. Definitely would be huge. I'd be kind of shocked. I think you kind of got a bedded in process, haven't you? At that point, with Hamilton going to Ferrari. But Leclerc's going to be under pressure. My only concern with Hamilton was the back end of the season this year. I know he's leaving Mercedes, but he seemed to drop off quite badly. Like his qualifying, he was going out every session near the back. So it's either them setting up the car wrong, or it does concern me a little bit. Does concern me a little bit from a Hamilton point of view. Yeah, never really thought about that one. Not at all. I mean, you make a valid point. I'd probably... You might not need to, Bradley, swap them out. I think if you're using race start boosts, you'll be fine. If you're not using race start boosts, I would swap them out. That is probably the way I would look at it. Because Verstappen's very good, but he needs the race start. So if you don't have the boosts, I would change to Leclerc. If you do have them, probably level 6 as well. Probably worth doing. As now, can we get Leclerc and Norris through? Going to be in for a little fun race by the looks of it. Another challenging race. But up to P6. Rival still pushing on that Frost. And we're up to 4th. So we are getting there. We are getting towards the front. Up to 3rd. Tick that one off. Past the rival as well into 8th. I generally don't know, Nick. Not too sure. I mean, I can't fault Schumacher. I thought he was an excellent driver. But yeah, I'm not sure about Senna. How many we could have got. So what are we at the minute? So we got up to P2. Trying to get through, but everyone's a bit close together. Try and get past Hamilton. Because we're conserving, just going to hold that position. See if we can get Hamilton here. Not quite. Still work to do. Don't want to drop too many points here. But Norris should be able to get P1. Leclerc should be able to get P6 here. And then cut down. So it shouldn't be too bad. Everyone coming into the pits. Norris is already out in P3. Again, just conserve down straight away. Just close the gap. P8 for Leclerc. A lot of work to do still. A lot of hard tyres ahead of Leclerc, which is good. Should be able to fly past them. say that, and he hasn't. Oh, finally got science. So we are past one of them. Can we get Norris past Leclerc? Yes, we can. Don't want to drop too many. Norris is pitting, so that leaves our Norris into the lead. And Albon doesn't look like he's going to pit, so let's try and get past him. And up to P4, that's better. 45 points now? With P1 and P4. If we can get P3 or P2, I mean, they're on the hard tyres. We should be able to get Verstappen. Last season, boosts were not required, only in GP. So, last season in duels, you never really got anybody with boosts. And even if they did boosts, you pretty much could still win as long as you deployed the right strategy. You knew when to use fuel, for example. You didn't have to use boosts in duel at all. Didn't really matter. Whereas this season, because of track stats being introduced, that is why they're so heavy. Because they're so powerful, the track stat, boosts make a massive difference. So that is why this season it is boost, boost, boost all the way. But it's a good thing for Hutch because, of course, we are now burning boosts, which means we need to buy more boosts. That's the way you got to think about it. I like it. Yeah, he's got 3 wins under his belt, Julianis. We've got at least 3 wins. But we're going to take 46. That's good compared to where we were about halfway through. That is a good result because it looked pretty slim at one point. Very slim. But we take the win. And then we should have, I think, 2 races to go, I think, into our final crate. Should be on like 140 or something now at the minute. Yeah, 140. So 2 races to go. Let's see what we get. Real player, always quicker. Depends on the strategy. It really does depend on the strategy. A lot of the faster strategies tend to go on softs, and especially with the tracks that we've got. But mediums, you might want to start on mediums when the rain kicks in, for example. So if I knew this circuit here, if softs will last like 25 seconds, a lap, you do 4 laps in, like at the minute, 5 laps. If I've got rain to dry, and let's say on lap 5 it becomes dry, I'm not going to go to softs, which only last 4. I'd go to mediums. There is tracks out there which you tend to start on mediums. So, for example, medium-wise, Canada, you might want to do a 4 medium, 4 medium. Zandvoort, you might want to do 4 medium, 4 medium. There is certain tracks which benefit you, for sure. China, I start on mediums on one driver. Leon, make sure you are in our Discord server. I'll drop the link in the chat now. Make sure to drop a message in there, and we can check out your setup and see if we can help. Be the best way to try and help you. Yeah, without boosts is good, but you can see now everybody uses boosts. Absolutely everybody now. Because if you don't use boosts, the chances are you're going to lose. Pretty much. That is the reality of it now. So we need to get Norris through the pack. Yeah, that's the thing. You've got to be strategic with the weather. If it's coming in pretty quick, the rain, no point going on to mediums. You might as well go softs. If it's coming in a couple of laps' time, might want to go mediums to get your stint. There's nothing worse than your softs running out You pit for softs, you've got to pit next lap for wets, when you could have gone to mediums and then pitted the normal lap. As we're about to catch up with the rival, which is good. Norris cannot overtake anybody at the moment. But with the tulip boost, we are going to have a pretty quick pit time, which is thankful. We're not going to have a lot of power unit. Do want to try and get past some of these though. But we just don't seem to have pace again. Oh, no, we don't. So in we go. Everybody piles in pretty much lap 5. There'll be a few double stacks in there. And Norris comes out P5. That's because everybody pit in lap 5. Double stacks. Yeah, and Norris is struggling now. Leclerc is back on form. It's Norris that's struggling. We've got points in hand though. For the sprint anyway. Rival's going to be pretty quick against us. I think they're just saving up power unit at the moment. Rival's got good power unit ahead. We could still probably lose this race. P3 looks pretty tough to get. And that Rival's got a full power unit to attack with. So we'll keep on pushing. There he is, up to P. That said that he'll get that position. Let's push now for us. Seems like he is a quicker car. Certainly in the wet anyway. Still, Norris cannot get past. Come on, Norris. At least let's not win this duel. Not lose this duel, sorry. There you go. Rival is now pushing. But we should be good to push as well. So should be able to get this win in, which would be good. Don't think we've lost too many races on stream tonight. We quit off a few races because of safety cars. But I don't think we've got beat too often. As we come round, Leclerc, job done. One race to go then of this stream. Make sure you are hitting that like button for me. Yeah, well, Leon, I'll try and, after the stream or later on this evening, I'll try and take a look for you. Try and see if I can guide you in any way. Worst case, drop down a series. Start earning some coins. Upgrading some drivers and parts. So, 185. 40 points required. Final race. If you are just joining, final race of the sprint. Time to hope. And we've got the same player again. Time to hope for a P1. Now, there is a good 40 people in this at the moment. Let me know, what are we going to get in the crate? Come on, let's hear as many guesses as we can as we enter the final race. We've got some Alonso guesses. Everyone's been saying Alonso all night. We want Colapinto, but Zenith would be okay. Jesus. We need more Zenith. We don't. But let's push. We need 40 points though, first of all, or we're going to have to do an extra race. So we need to get 40 points out of this one. 5th and 8th will give us 37. We need positions and big quick time. But should be able to make moves in this race. Should be able to get past. Here we go. turn 1 should get P4 and P3 and P2 and P1. There you go. There's how to take 5 cars in a matter of corners. Whilst Leclerc struggling a little bit. So there, that puts us on to 43 points. So we're on enough points now to finish the sprint. Let's go. Looking good. Should be able to get P5 here, maybe. Or probably push too late. No, into P5 we go. And P4. Flying through. I said we needed 40 points. We might actually get 47 out of this. Norris destroying them. Yeah, we could hope for a lucky 2. But I don't think we're going to get 15. I think that's fact. Come on then. Into the pits we go. Oh, we'll get out ahead of them. Not quite. A lot of cars in the pits. See if we can get past some of these slower cars. There's 1. There's 2. There's Norris past Alonso. Job done. Where's P1? Max Verstappen, is it? On the hard tyres. I reckon we can 47 point this race. He's in the pits though. Maybe not. Maybe we can't. Lawson Armando goes for. Well, there is P2. And there is 47. Medium tyres. That should be job done. Job done. That should be crate time. Another win. That's what we want. That is what we need. If this finishes off with a bad one though, oh, that's just painful. That would be painful. But of course, last lap, make sure you do hit that like button on the stream for me. Zenith or Kevin, we riot. We riot. Not having that. I haven't had Zenith for ages though, that's the worry. That is the big worry. Okay, look how clear we are. Oh, this rival was pretty close at one stage. No live, and if that is bad, no live in the weekend and next week. Can't promise anything. Who knows? We'll see. Okay, so rival is going to finish. Here we go then. Here we go. It is time. Did we get P1 though? Hopefully we got P1. Oh yeah, we did. I mean, that was a pretty low group. P2 had 43 points. I mean, that is a shocking group. No competition in that whatsoever. Hey, Nick, that's a good idea. I like that idea. Fair play to you. That's why I've got an extra 2 viewers every stream then. It's just you two. So, we are going to call it the end of this one after this crate. So as soon as I open this crate, we will be, well, shortly after ending the stream. Hope you have enjoyed it. Fingers crossed you've enjoyed all the live streams over the recent days. They've been pretty good. We've got a lot of new subs, some few followers on Twitch as well, which is always good. And hopefully you've watched the strategy guide video and you're ready for the future GPs starting from tomorrow, the Aston Martin event. But can we finish in a happy mood? It's time for our final P1 crate. Can it be something good? We get some books. We're setting the world in motion. 12 Hulkenberg. Deep breaths. Where's the drum roll? Nick, that's just so I anticlimax. That's just so I can stream to Facebook as well. But apparently I need a page that's 60 days old. So maybe in the coming months I'll get that part. We got to get something good. I feel like we deserve something good. Although we did get Reactor last time round, so I'm waiting for chat response. Not Zenith, Honda. Sonoda Epic. Oh, no. That's not great. That is not very good, I want to say. Could have been a lot better. A Japan miracle. Oh, Jesus. Not good. At least it's not a show. That is fair play. That is a fair point. So we're going to call it there. We appreciate every single Chadwin. You've just missed the stream, but hopefully you'll maybe rewatch and enjoy. But yes, we'll be back. Qualifying video tomorrow for our round. Hopefully we can put in a good event. Not sure which one to go for yet, but I'm sure you'll find out tomorrow. And then good luck in all of your rounds as well. Hopefully you go and smash it. But till then, till the next one, we'll catch you later. Look after yourselves.